Today in maths we are going to be using all the things we have learned about bridging 10, and we will be sorting subtractions according to whether they bridge 10 or not. Year 1, I've got 8 sums written down for you, and today we are going to be sorting these sums into questions that can bridge to 10 and questions where you cannot bridge to 10, where the answer is either more or less than 10. So really using the skills we've learnt this week to help us with these questions. Now, we're not going to be using number lines or 100 squares to help us work this out. We are going to be doing this in our heads. And we are going to be doing something called estimating, which is making a kind of a clever guess, okay? So let's have a look at the first question. 11 take away 3. Well, let's think about the number 11. I know that 11 is one more than 10. When I'm counting up, I say 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's one more than 10. Now, if I were to take away 3, do you think I would manage to bridge to 10? I would end up with the answer 10 or an answer that's less than 10? What do you think? If you said that it won't bridge to 10 and it will be less than 10, you are right, because 11 is only one more than 10. So 3 is a bigger number than 1, isn't it? So I will be left with something smaller than 10. What about the next one? 11 take away 1. Well, think about the answer above and think about what we've just said. 11 is one more than 10. So if I were to take away 1, would that be bridging to 10? It would be bridging to 10. What about this one? 15 take away 3. Well, let's break down the number 15 for a moment. 15 is 5 more than 10. I know that 10 plus 5 makes 15. So if I were to subtract 3, do you think I would bridge to 10 and end up with the answer 10 or an answer that's not 10? If you said an answer that's not 10, you are right. This does not bridge to 10 because, have a look, if I ignored this 10 column for a moment and I were just doing 5 take away 3, I would end up with 2, which means that 15 take away 3 is 12, so it doesn't bridge to 10. What about this one? 15 take away 5. Now, this number's looking good because I've already noticed that 15 is 10 plus 5. So if I did 10 plus 5, which is 15 take away 5, would I be left with 10? Yes, I would. Next question, 13 take away 2. I'm going to use the same technique as I did before. Ignore this tens column for a moment. Imagine I were doing 3 take away 2. What would my answer be? 3 take away 2 would be 1. So what do you think 13 take away 2 would be? It would be 11. So this answer is not a bridge to 10. What about this one? 13 take away 3. Well, I know that 13 is 3 more than 10, so if I'm taking that 3 away, will that bridge to 10? Yes, it will. Notice a pattern, Year 1, at the kind of questions that do bridge to 10. Final 2, 16 take away 3. Do you think that will bridge to 10? If you said no, you are right, because 16 take away 3 would be 13. And I know this because, look, 6 is a double of 3. So double 3 must be 6. So I can take away 3 to be left with another 3 in this column. Last one, 16 take away 6. Will that be a bridge to 10? Yes, it will, because I know that 16 is 6 more than 10. Take away that 6 is 10.